everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Claire. Hope you're all doing really well. Today we're going to be spilling the tea on this connection, finding out what's going on in this connection, how your person is feeling about you, the energy surrounding you both at this time. I'll try and get as much information for you as I possibly can. So I've got 3 groups for you. Let's take a look at the groups. We have group number 1, group number 2 and group number 3. So take as much time as you need. You're welcome to choose or make your selection by the sound of my voice, by the colours, by the images, by just how you feel. Group number 1 is a 19, group number 2 is 12 and group number 3 is 18. Okay, so when you are ready, your timestamps are in the description box below this video. Head to your timestamp for your reading and I will see you in a moment. Hey everyone, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 1 and the beautiful sun. This is from the Good Tarot. It's so beautiful. So we've got sunflower images on here. So sunflowers may be a sign for you in this connection. Look out for that. You may have a lot of Leo energy in your chart, or your person has as well. So this feels good. It's expansive energy. I feel like there's a lot of positivity here, or that you are moving into more positive energy with this card. But let's explore it further. I'm just going to begin by pulling a couple of oracle cards to find out what's going on for you in this connection. Achievement. Be focused on your dream. So you may be trying to manifest this person. So this is a message from Spirit saying, if that's what you're doing, stay focused on your vision. Don't let it waver or be influenced by the 3D circumstances. That card is a 17. Breaks down to an 8. That may be a sign for you as well. So yeah, a lot of success ahead of you in this connection, a lot of success in love I see here. So that is really good. The message, positive news. So this is really beautiful. If you are hoping for a message from this person, if you're trying to manifest a message, you want to come into alignment with some good quality communication, something meaningful, this is a sign from Spirit that this is definitely going to happen for you. So I love this. It feels very expansive. It feels like a very positive connection, or that you're moving into positive times. I'm hearing calmer waters as well. So if you've been in a period of unknowing or feeling unsure about things, I feel like you're moving out of that now and into something more positive. So this is good. That's a card 28. Breaks down to a 10, breaks down to a 1. So those numbers may be a sign for you as well. Abundance. There's so much here for you coming out that is positive. So again, abundance speaks of expansive energy here as well. It may be that you or your person are quite blessed financially, or that you're moving into something which is very successful. Maybe that you start a business together, something like that, or turning like a hobby or a gift that you have into some sort of business, and that you are able to support each other in that process at some point. So let's see what else we've got going on for you with you and your person. I'll jump into your tarot. Okay, so we've got Cancer's energy showing up really strongly here. Could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius or a Taurus in this situation. So I feel like, yeah, this has been like quite a fast moving connection. I heard hit and run as well. So it could have been a little bit of a case of that they kind of ran away from this connection a little bit, is what I'm sensing. Right, it could have been a holiday romance, something like this. Obviously, this is just a general reading, but the feeling that I'm getting is that they were connecting with this connection, or they have been connecting with you on like a more superficial level, as just kind of like friends with benefits, or just a hookup, something like this. It could have been like a one-night stand situation when you thought it was going to be more, right? You were just like, I'm hoping for a relationship. I'm hoping that this can be long-term. And yet they didn't show up for you in that way. The other message that I'm getting here is that it just feels like you're on the move, or that your person is on the move. So it could be that you're traveling, you met while you're traveling, you have to travel for business, something like this. But what you're hoping for, what you're looking for, is to move into something which is more stable. So it could feel like it's on again, off again. It feels like it's very passionate, very intense when you're together, right? is what I'm seeing, but it just feels like it's difficult for you guys to get into the same place at the same time. Now that could be physically in the world, or it could be energetically, right? Kind of emotionally, kind of getting onto the same page, getting into the same place. But you're moving towards something which is more stable. You want to build something for the long term. You want something that you can kind of just build on, really. Yeah, that stability, wanting to build something. But it feels like it's been a lot, like it's been a rush, you rushed into it. There's this energy of like, I wish I hadn't rushed into this. I didn't realize that I was good. It's like it was supposed to be something quite casual, or you knew when you started it that it was only going to be short term and that they were going to be moving on, or that you weren't going to be in the same place. And yet now you've like feelings have developed and just like, do you know what? I would like commitment. I would like commitment from you. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, I just feel like there's so much love and passion in this connection. Gemini energy and Leo's energy showing up here really strongly. I feel like you feel like... I love it when I say that, it makes me laugh. There is this energy of two soulmates meeting, okay? I feel like your hearts recognize each other, and that you're just kind of singing this heart song with this Nine of Cups showing up, right? It's just like you make their hearts sing, they make your heart sing, okay? So there's this beautiful frequency between you, like you're harmonizing between you. Like when you're together, like you're good friends, you've got the same, a lot of chemistry is what I'm hearing, you've got the same sense of humor, you're into the same stuff, okay? So this is like Two of Cups, beautiful energy. It's like two soulmates finding one another, and that's what I'm seeing here, and that kind of Queen of Wands spark of attraction, and just feeling like really elevated in their presence. There's just something about being with them that makes you feel like you're on top of the world, right? Which I love, feeling really confident, feeling really sexy in yourself, like in a way that you don't feel in your general life or with other people. They make you feel like nobody else has made you feel. But I feel like you bring like so much goodness to their life. There's so much goodness in this connection. It feels like a very healthy connection. It may not be ideal, but you are like a really, really good match. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit, two people who found one another, right? And it just makes you feel sexy and confident and expansive, and like a lot of flirtation. Like the sexual chemistry here is just like absolutely off the charts as well, is what I'm seeing. So let's find out what else is going on. Okay, it feels like it was like too much too soon with this connection, is what I'm seeing. I feel like they have run away from this connection. They may have ghosted you, they may have gone silent, they may have left you like just high and dry, like what is going on, I don't know. There's this energy here of kind of silence. I see Aquarius energy showing up here as well, or that they've needed time to think. I feel like they've kind of, again, there's this energy of hit and run. So it feels like it was very intense, that you were like really vibing and you're just like, this is really beautiful. I absolutely love this. And yet it's just like, I'm hearing I had to go, right? So maybe they had to leave because they've got other responsibilities or somewhere that they actually had to be, right? They're on a journey, they were traveling, right? Or it could just be that they had to go because like it was just too much intensity. Your souls recognize one another though, which I think is really lovely. So I feel like they need some time to think. I feel like they may have run away from this connection rather than talking it through with you, rather than kind of dealing with it. I feel like they've run away from it. They may have ghosted you or gone silent. This is all to do with their fears. There's something here that has triggered them with this Eight of Swords that we're seeing. So there's some energy here of them being triggered. There's such an energy of just like, you felt like you're on to such a good thing with this person. Like, I've met my person is what I'm hearing. I've met my person, right? I think there's this energy of like, you have to honor that they've been triggered. Like, I'm hearing that they've taken refuge, right? So that may be like emotionally. I feel like they've become like flooded with emotion or overwhelmed with their emotions. And they don't know what to do about it. I'm hearing that there's this energy whereby they're 100% into you. I see that completely. And you're just like, well, I don't understand what the problem is when you're so into me. They are so into you, right? They are 100% into you in the most beautiful way, and yet they've been triggered and they've run away from this. And it's just like, maybe they've got some unfinished business. I'm hearing that there is some unfinished business that they've got, that there's just something else that their soul is calling them to do. It could be a business situation, or to do with work or traveling, or just a dream that they had. But what I'm seeing here is that they're 100% into you, but there's some kind of practicalities to do with something that they feel compelled to do or to achieve, right? Or something that they've got to do. And this is what I'm hearing, is this is in conflict with this connection, or with creating stability in this connection. Feels like you're both quite busy, like you're involved in your own life, you've got stuff going on, they've got stuff going on, and it's stopping you from coming into alignment, or from making this really easy. And they're struggling within themselves to really kind of, yeah, reconcile all the pieces of their life, you know, trying to make everybody happy, trying to, you know, make themselves happy and make you happy. And they're just like, I haven't got the bandwidth for it, I can't figure it out. It's like they feel like if they were with you and they pursued this with you, they'd have to give up on something else that they're feeling compelled to do or pull towards, which is very important for them. Like they'd have to choose something. Let's see. Yeah, you may be dealing with a Cancer here. So yeah, there's definitely this energy of conflict. There's like a push-pull dynamic here. Right, and they don't know what it is that they want, or they don't know what they want for the future, or what's best, right? They want to move forward. They're torn between their head and their heart, is what I'm seeing here. And again, there's this energy that feelings have developed, or feelings that are much deeper, right, than they were expecting, okay? And now they are fighting those feelings, and that is what is creating a bit of a block in this connection. There is also this energy of wanting to stay in their comfort zone, of like, they had like quite a clear idea in their mind about what it is that they wanted from life, or the direction, right, in which they were going, right? And now this connection with you has really created like, what do I want to say? Like, it's like the expression that we use in England is put a spanner in the works. So it's like created like, it's given them something else to think about, and whatever direction they thought they were going in, like their plans, their vision, what they were manifesting, right? It's all in this direction. This is what I'm saying. It's like a forward motion. It's all in that direction, right? And now they've met you and things are different, and it's given them a lot to think about. And they've developed feelings when they weren't expecting. This connection has, it's like, you know, you've crossed their pathway, this direction that they were going in, and now you've crossed their pathway, and now they're not sure what to do. And they're torn between their head and their heart, and their head is saying, but I was going to do this, and I want to achieve this, and I want to go to this place, and I want to work on this. And yet their heart is saying, well, but I'm invested in this connection now, or, you know, what would happen if I pursued this? They think about you a lot. They dream about you. They feel the feelings for you in their heart. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, there's this. I wanted to check in with your energy, and you're just like, you feel like all hope is lost. In this, you're just like, you feel like they're not going to make you another offer, that they're not going to come towards you, that they don't have any feelings for you. You're trying to be realistic about this, and yet you're still kind of hoping and waiting for a call from them. I feel like you understand that this is a spiritual connection, and that there is a strong spiritual lesson here, or a strong spiritual connection between you, right? And you're just sort of, you're just putting the pieces together, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Putting the pieces together in order to understand what it is that you're truly seeing. You know, not how things appear to be, but how they truly are. Spirit is saying that you know, right, in your heart. So you're trying to figure things out using your mind. But if you listen to your body, you already know. Okay, I feel like you're feeling let down and unloved as well. I think you're wise, you have wisdom though. You're wise enough to know that not everything in life is straightforward. You have enough wisdom to recognize that there is a lesson here that you've learned, or that you are learning a lot as a result of this connection, this situation. But you're feeling like out of your power, out of alignment. You feel like you've been abandoned. That's what I'm seeing here. You feel like you've been abandoned, that you've been left. You're feeling like you're unlovable, that you feel sad that they didn't make you this offer, that you were hoping for something more committed. There's this energy where you're kind of saying to yourself, oh, I've been stupid. I've been stupid thinking that there could be more between us, or I was an idiot to pursue this, or something like this. Like being hard on yourself, like being unkind to yourself, right? We all do the best that we can with the information that we have, and we do get swept up in our emotions, and we do get swept up with our hormones, and that can, you know, we're not just logical creatures, you know, we are, you know, the human condition is a complex one. So Spirit is really saying, be kind to yourself, gentle, be gentle is what I'm hearing. Gentle, be gentle. Be gentle with yourself during this process. Forgive yourself. You haven't done anything wrong. You haven't done anything to be ashamed of. I feel like you did something and you're just like, I shouldn't have done that. Like, I shouldn't have messaged them. Now I look like I'm chasing. Now I look like I'm desperate, or something like this. I feel like maybe you messaged them and they didn't message you back. And now you're just like, you're questioning your own worth, and you, based on their opinion of you, and you just don't need to do that, okay? The only thing that matters is what you think about yourself, okay, and how you feel about yourself, not any man or any woman or any person, right? You decide your own value, your own worth. That's important for you to know. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, look at this. I see reconciliation here coming in for you. More Gemini energy, more Leo energy as well. So, yeah, they're wary of, like, approaching you. I think they're worried that you're going to bite their head off, that they're going to, they're tentative, right? They want to connect with you, okay? They want to come towards you, but they're tentative about doing this, okay? They've got a lot of reluctance to do that, but it's not because they don't want to. It's because they're afraid of what you might say, or that the fear of blame is what I'm hearing as well. Feels like you've been through a lot together, but I see, look at this as the outcome of your reading, Six of Cups. Okay, they have respect for you, they have love for you. I think it's really beautiful, and I see reconciliation. Excuse me, sorry, it's still really early in the morning. I see reconciliation coming in for you guys in a really, really beautiful way. If you're hoping for an apology, right, I see that here. It's like they are sorry that they put up this wall. They've been very, very guarded with their heart, is what I'm seeing. And the reason that they're doing that is because they're afraid of hurting you, is what I'm hearing. I was thinking it was that they were afraid of, yeah, look, on the bottom of the deck, the moon, Pisces energy, representing their fears. Yeah, that they were afraid of getting hurt themselves. And there is that element of that, but they're afraid of hurting you, right? They're afraid of making things worse. They see you as very special. Again, there's this soulmate energy here with the Six of Cups, of kind of finding one another. This is the thing that I keep hearing, right? These aren't just two people meeting. This is two people who have found one another, right? And you will always find one another throughout many lifetimes. That's what I'm seeing as well. So, and it may be that there's something else that they need to pursue right now, or that you need to pursue right now, but you will be drawn back together. Your life experiences will draw you back together. They want to be friends with you. They want to reconcile with you. They want to be on good terms with you, right? And they have been very guarded, and it's because they don't want to make you an offer when they know that perhaps they can't see it through at this time, because they've got something they want to build their empire, or they want to, you know, finish their studies or whatever. They've got some kind of priority, but you just will always have a really special place in their heart, right? Always. Let's see what else we have. I'm just going to get a couple of messages for you. Whoops. Look, here and now. It says, your true love is already part of your life. Again, this energy of two souls recognizing one another coming out. Oh my goodness, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. Let me know how it resonates down in the comments. You know I love to hear from you guys. Let me know which part of the world you're in, and then I can get to know you better. If you want to find out more about this connection and where it's going and kind of time scales, I recommend getting a personal reading. There's nothing like having someone connect to your own energy in order to kind of really look into your situation. So Keen are offering Lumiere subscribers a 10-minute reading for just $1.99. The thing that I really love about Keen is that they're very transparent about how much money you have left on your account, and when you make a call, how long that call is going to be, right? So you can never sort of end up spending money that you don't have, not like these companies that just take your credit card and then you end up spending more than you realize. So they're always really transparent. Also, once you sign up, they send you weekly emails with all their offers, so you never have to pay the full price that you see on the website, which I think is really cool, but don't tell them I told you. If you want to find out who I speak to personally at Keen, it's all over on my website, lumieretarot.com. There is a list of the psychics who I talk to at Keen on a regular basis. Alright, that's all in the description box if you're interested. I'm sending you lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 2 and this beautiful image from the Good Tarot. This is so beautiful. So this is the Hanged Man. So this could be a connection which is on pause right now. I feel like you're very wrapped up in each other's energy. But what's interesting to me is the man depicted on this card. He is wearing like a lot of feathers. So he's got these beautiful blue wings and this beautiful blue headdress made out of feathers. So parrots may be a sign for you in this connection. This is what I'm getting from Spirit for you as well. But it just, there's something about this which really feels like the connection between you is quite unconventional. So maybe that you're unconventional people, right? In the way that you express yourselves, through tattoos, through the way that you dress, or you look like an unconventional couple because you're from very different cultural backgrounds, or you just look very different. You know, people wouldn't maybe think of you as a couple, or you've got very different views of the world, something like this. Or it could just be that it feels like it's very unconventional in terms of the way that you show up to this connection, or that you both do, that you both have quite unique needs, or that you don't fit into that very traditional mold, right? This is what I'm sensing from Spirit regarding this connection. Let's get some messages for you and some oracle to begin with and find out. Let's spill the tea on this connection. Let's find out what is going on for you. Tension. I've never drawn this card before, so that's interesting. So it could feel like there's a little bit of stress between you at this time. We will delve into that, see what's going on here. It feels like there may be a lot of ups and downs in this connection right now. Pride. Okay, so I feel like your person is really over-identifying with their ego right now. Okay, that they're being really like, it's my way or the highway, really kind of stubborn in their opinion about things, in the way that they're showing up for things, that they won't budge when it comes to their opinion, or when it comes to the way that they see things. They're like quite a strong character, a strong personality. You may be the same way, right? I feel like when you disagree, it can be quite intense. It can feel very intense. Let's see what else we have for you. Enchanted Forest. This is really beautiful. There is a full moon image here. So this is really saying to me, look, emotions are really running high at this time in this connection. So this is a card 27, breaks down to a 9. That may be significant to you. So yeah, there are a lot of ups and downs here. This also is saying, look, there's a lot of mystery in this connection. Feels like a very soulful connection, right? And there is that image of that forest in the nighttime of kind of, it feels like uncharted territory, right? That you're exploring. Lots of different emotions, that there's lots kind of that is hidden to you right now, which hasn't been revealed. And it's like you're finding your way through unfamiliar territory, finding your way through the darkness of this connection. So it feels like it's like maybe a little bit of a dark time or a confusing time right? Some illusions is what I'm hearing as well. So there may be some, what do I want to say? Kind of like, you may have drawn conclusions about this connection or about what's going on with them, and they may not necessarily be true, or that you've kind of made an assumption about something that's happened here, or around something that they've said, or something that you've seen, or something that you've heard about them, and it isn't the full picture. That's what I'm hearing, okay? But there is magic in this connection, which I think is really beautiful. Let's see what's going on here. Capricorn's energy showing up here right now. I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of stuckness in this connection. I feel like somebody really feels rejected, like they've been cheated. You may have been cheated by this person or cheated on by this person. What I'm hearing is snatched away. So it feels like there was something really good that they offered you, or that you felt like you perceived, right? Again, it may not necessarily have been the truth. And now it's kind of been taken away from you, or you feel like it's been taken away. Like the potential of this connection hasn't come to fruition, is what I'm seeing here right now. I feel like somebody in this connection is very closed off, right? They've closed their heart space. There's an energy of rejection here. I feel like your person is being like a bit of a badass about things, like really, really overly identifying with their ego, with the ego space, you know, not connected to spirit. When it comes to this, I feel like they've done wrong by you, that they've treated you in a way that is less than you deserve by a long way. I feel like they're not opening their heart to you, that they're not giving you what you want, that they're not meeting your needs. And you're just like, you're perfectly capable of meeting my needs. You know exactly what they are, right? I'm very clear about it. And yet, it's like they won't do it because they're so stubborn, or it could be because they like playing games. But let's look, not necessarily. But I'm just getting this energy that's like a little bit dark, where it's just like they know what it is that you want, and yet they won't give it to you. Or it's like a kind of, remember, this is just like one aspect. I'm not saying that this is a bad person or anything like this. You know, we may just be looking at their shadow self, okay? It's just like they don't want to open up. They don't want to open up. They're projecting a lot onto you as well. So if you're just like, I just want you to check in with yourself. Just like, does this connection, you know, if this is your message, is this what true love feels like? Does it feel expansive? Does it feel empowering? Does it make you feel like it's adding to your life? Because I just feel like at this time it isn't. I feel like they're making you doubt yourself, that they're making your life harder, right? That they're making you doubt your own worth, your worthiness, right? Well, they have done. Again, this isn't like the fullness of who they are. This is their shadow that we're seeing here. Let's see what else is going on. Let's get some more energies and see. Okay, this is a really specific message. So if this is not your message, always remember that Spirit does want to connect with you today. You can draw one of the other groups or one of the other readings on my channel. I see Aquarius energy showing up here really strongly. Libra's energy as well. So I feel like there was some lies that were told here, like an untruth, and that has caused like a breakdown in the communication or a breakdown in this connection right now. I feel like you may be an empath, right? An empath, a starseed, a chosen one, something like this, a highly sensitive person, somebody who has psychic, clairvoyant abilities of your own. You're very sensitive, very beautiful. They love your energy, okay? But I feel like they want to feed off your energy in a way that is perhaps a little bit unhealthy. You know, the narcissist, empath, fairy tale, you know, story is like a very dark fairy tale if that's what's going on for you. So I feel like, you know, they've either been lying to you all along, or like showing up for you in a way that wasn't 100% truthful. This may be what this unconventional energy was picking up on, just like you're just very different. You're resonating, there's attraction. It's like you're attracted to one another, but you can't make it work. And I just feel like they just outright lied to you. Right? Could be one big lie or lots of little lies, or they were just like, the way that they presented themselves wasn't who they truly are, and you found out about it. But I just feel like you have this endless ocean of love, this well of beautiful compassion and truth, right? No wonder they're attracted to you. No wonder they want to be part of that. No wonder they want to be close to you. But there is this energy of just like, well, what about your boundaries? Group number 2, what about your boundaries here? Because it's just like, I feel like this person could use you like a doormat, that they could, that you find yourself overextending because you're a good person, because you've got a good open heart. But there's this energy that they may take advantage of this, okay? They may take advantage of it. Okay, they may not be a full-on narcissist. They may just be showing up with narcissistic tendencies as a coping mechanism. Sometimes when people are brought up in an energy of narcissism, with narcissism in their family home life, they can get something called narcissist fleas, whereby they pick up on coping strategies which are narcissistic in nature but may not actually be a narcissist. You know, they can have compassion. It's like, I don't know, you want to save them, you want to rescue them, or like you can just see the goodness in them, right? You just see the good in everybody. That is a beautiful thing to do, but you must remember to protect yourself, okay? Let's see what else is going on. Your person's got a lot of healing work to do. Sagittarius energy showing up here really strongly for you, okay? So that in this energy, I feel like they've walked away because it was like just too much. Your person's got a lot of baggage. They've got a lot that they carry around with them in their energetic frequency. Like through this journey of life, I feel like some of it's karmic from the past, right? So they're going on this journey through life, but they're making life harder than it needs to be. They're making their relationships harder than they need to be, right? Because they've got a lot of unhealed wounds. Okay, this is something that they're learning to alchemize. It's something that they're learning to bring into balance. I feel like they've asked you to be patient, but I feel like your patience is endless. It's just like, how long are you going to put your life on hold? You know, until your beauty fades, until all other opportunities have passed you by. Like, is it fair of them to ask you to wait? I feel like your person's on quite an intense healing journey in this lifetime. Again, there's this angelic energy here. I feel like you have beautiful angelic energy, that you shine a lot of light, but they're very much like below the veil of consciousness. This is what they're kind of laboring with, that you see life how it really is, not how it appears to be, and yet they see life just in the 3D and how it appears to be. They're not used to like looking into the deeper aspects of things, and this is a weight that they carry with them. But there's something in you that they're so drawn to, this beautiful, compassionate, angelic energy. I just feel like you're just surrounded by angelic energy, that you just radiate so much light. And they want to come towards that because it makes them feel whole. It makes them feel better about themselves, about the shame. I feel like they carry a lot of shame with them on their journey. Okay, I feel like they've walked away from this connection because it was like, it felt like it was too much pressure. It wasn't too much pressure, it just feels like too much pressure, right? There is love here though. They love you the best way that they can. They love you the best way that they know how to. They've got a lot of healing work to do. They need to kind of let go of some of this that they've been carrying with them. But I just see beautiful angelic energy streaming in. And it's so nourishing to them and it feels so good to them. But I just feel like you can't just pour all that into them because it's going to leave you depleted. You've got to be aware of that, okay? Group number 2, be aware of that. Let's see what else we've got going on. Interesting energies. Leo's energy showing up here really strongly. Gemini energy as well. So, yeah, they feel confused about this. They desire you, right? They desire you very strongly. There's a lot of passion here, a lot of chemistry that you share between one another, but they feel confused about this connection. They feel confused about what's in their heart, and this is going to be reflected in their behavior, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. So they have been confused about what it is that they want and what they're feeling. They're just like, I don't understand what I'm feeling, because it feels, you're so magnetic to them, but it's because they want to come towards your light, because your light is really like, it soothes them in those parts of themselves that feel dark, that feel like misunderstood, that need healing, right? Your beautiful energy really soothes them. And yet when they get too close, that light can feel blinding, it can feel too much, they can feel too vulnerable, too exposed, like this. They feel like they've met a friend on their journey through life though in you. They recognize, from their higher self, they recognize that you are soulmates, that there is soulmate energy here, okay? I think they're not used to this as well. They desire you, and there's a lot of chemistry and attraction here. And yet they have this soul recognition, and they're just like, what is this? What even am I feeling? They don't understand it. Because I think they're not used to connecting to life or connecting to people on a spiritual level, or having like spiritual connections with people, so they don't even understand what they're feeling. If they're apart from you, they want to reconcile with you, okay? There is part of them that's just like very, very tender. And there's part of them that is sorry, okay, for how they show up. It's just like they act out of a repetition compulsion to be this badass that they show up as. And yet there's part of them that is so tender and vulnerable and raw. And you see that in them, because you see the good in everybody, and you see the good in this person. And that is a beautiful thing. Just remember your boundaries. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, I mean, you're willing to go the distance with this. I see Leo Sagittarius energy here as well. You're willing to go the distance with this. You just want things to settle down, right? You're prepared to do what it takes to make this work, right? Again, remember, don't get depleted. I feel like you're capable of standing your own ground with this, though. You feel confident that this can be better, right? It's like you've singled them out, that they stand out from the crowd for you, right? You could be in social media, or they could. You could have like a big following on social media, or that they do, right? Somebody in this connection has a lot of people kind of with their eyes on them, looking at them, or just that somebody in this connection is very attractive, gets a lot of attention for what it is that they do. That may create some jealousy as well. I'm seeing that here, that your person is triggered into jealousy quite a lot. It's like you're sure about what it is that you want. You're very anchored in yourself. You're prepared to do what it takes to kind of make this work. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, I feel like there's Scorpio energy showing up here for you in your reading really strongly. So I feel like there is an energy of transformation here. The energies are really transforming, they're changing. I feel like your person is really changing. I feel like there's a karmic energy here as well, some kind of third party energy that is showing up in this reading. It could also be that this person is, that you've had a child with this person, that they're your baby daddy, something like this. But I feel like there's a karmic partner here, and that this is why they only give you crumbs of their time, of their affection, of their attention. I feel like that isn't enough for you, that it isn't meeting your needs, that they come towards you, but it's just like, it's just like isn't enough. I'm seeing like a really meager sort of meal. Like it is just, it's not enough. It's not like it's not enough to sustain you is what I'm hearing. I feel like they're dealing with some kind of karmic partner, some kind of third party energy that can show up in lots of different ways, but I really feel like it's romantic or sexual in nature, that they spread their energy too thinly, right? with other people and other things. I feel like they'll come back towards you, but it's still not going to be enough for you, that it's not going to be enough to sustain you, that it's not going to meet your needs, that they're not going to make you a priority. Let's see. But let's see. Leo and Libra's energy showing up here as well, Aquarius energy as well. So yeah, I feel like your person's pretty inconsistent. I do see them coming towards you, right? I do feel like they're going to open up a little bit and you're going to feel like you've made some progress. I feel like there is that things are coming into balance, okay, that they're paying their karmic debts. You know, we talked about that they're carrying this baggage around with them, which is their karma, which may have come from a past life, okay? They're paying their karmic debts, which is good. I think they're learning a lot about themselves. They're learning to face their fears. I feel like your energy is still very open to them. I feel like you're coming towards, that they're going to come towards you, right? And you're going to feel like you've made some progress. They're going to open up towards you, okay? I do feel that things are going to come more into balance for you with this person, that they can offer you kind of a commitment in that way. But yeah, there's strong energy of them paying their karmic debts in order to bring this into balance, to get into a better place with this connection. Okay, let's draw some oracle cards and see what we have here for you. It's like they've been avoiding something. They've been avoiding something that they've been afraid of. Okay, and it's just like the time has come now. There is this element of divine timing in your connection, and the time has come now. They can't keep running away from things that scare them, because it's just coming back to bite them in the bum. Is what I'm seeing. Union. Union. This is the card that I've drawn for you. I've got like 40 decks here. This is the card that I've drawn for you. So I see them paying their karmic debts. I see them coming into balance with you. Okay. I see that you can hold your own, that you can stand your ground, which is, you know, really, really good. I think that, you know, we've looked at a lot of the shadow aspects of this connection and of your person. So if you want to be together with this person, you can, but you have your own free will. I feel like this is someone that is on a journey of kind of working things out about themselves and about life and about love and relationships. So, and that may be the case for you as well. But I see you coming into alignment with one another in divine timing, okay, after they've paid this karmic debt. So that may be to do with them, you know, if they've been messing around with somebody else. If that's the case, you already know about it, because this is just a general reading. But yeah, I see them being able to make a more significant, substantial commitment to you. And I see a lot of union here. You know, we've got the Six of Cups as well. Soulmate energy. You are connected, heart to heart, soul to soul. And I see an energy of union, of your energies blending with one another, of you coming into alignment. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. This has been quite a deep reading. Let me know how it resonates. You know, I love to hear from you. I'd love to get to know you better. So connect with me in the comments. If you want to find out more about this connection, there's nothing like getting a personal reading. Keen are offering Lumiere subscribers their first reading for just $1.99. You get 10 minutes with the psychic of your choice for just $1.99. I've got a list of all the psychics that I talk to personally at Keen over at my website, lumieretarot.com. The details of that deal are linked in the description box. The great thing about Keen is that once you are signed up with them, they offer you weekly deals, so you never have to pay the full price that you see on the website. You can get weekly deals. So which are really amazing. And Keen are also really transparent about how much credit you have on your account, so you can never spend more than you can afford. So yeah, they have a lot of integrity in that instance, and they offer a satisfaction guarantee. So if you're not happy with your reading, you can have another reading with the psychic of your choice absolutely for free. So if you haven't already, if you're the only person in the world who hasn't connected with Keen yet, then do go ahead and check that out. It will really help you out, get your questions answered, and also having a personal reading can give you good insight into time frames as well, which I am unable to do in these general readings. But I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 3 and this beautiful card from the Good Tarot. This is the Moon card from the deck. It is very beautiful, so Pisces energy showing up here for you in your reading. I feel like there is some kind of magic and mystery in this connection. I feel like there is a vulnerability here. I feel like this may be a connection which is very spiritual in nature and like very heavily in the 5D. Like you can exchange a lot of psychic messages with one another, a lot of psychic energy, that you're dreaming about one another. It may be that this is almost exclusively in the 5D at this time, and you're hoping that it's going to come into the 3D for some of you, or just that you have like a strong 5D connection. All right, so that's what I'm seeing for you here for group number 3. Let's find out what is going on in this connection. How are they feeling about you? Winter's End. This is so powerful. This is a card 16, which breaks down to a 7. So those numbers may be a sign for you in this connection. So this is really saying, look, after winter must come spring. So if there has been a period of separation, of no contact, of things just being in the 5D and not in the 3D, this is a sign of regeneration. I'm seeing like green shoots, like the little green grass shoots coming up through the earth, through the barren earth, through the frosty earth. Okay, so this is really saying that there's going to be a positive outcome, that there is going to be a rebirth in this connection, of kind of positive energies coming in, of friendship, of laughter, of reconnection, okay, and of a kind of spring energy in this connection as well. Let's see what else we have for you before we jump into your tarot. Soulmate. Look at that. I've got 40 decks here, and this is the card that I've drawn for you out of all of them. Soulmate energy, twin flame energy showing up here for you very strongly in this reading already. So yeah, that's why there's such a strong spiritual connection here, because there is soulmate energy here. So a very powerful, deep spiritual connection. There's something about it that feels very... There's like a vulnerability, like an openness, an open-heartedness, like a deep heart connection. It's kind of making me want to blush a little bit because it feels like it makes you feel shy or very intense, that you kind of, you want to look at it but you want to look away, or at your person or vice versa. Yeah, expansive energy. You're climbing to the top of that mountain. You are... This is from the Echo Soul Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks, if you're ever interested in the decks that I've created. But expansive energy, you're climbing to the top of the mountain, right? And it may be tough, it may be a bit of a journey, but at the end of the day, when you reach the top of the mountain, you get the most amazing view. So lots of spiritual lessons here in this connection for sure. All right, let's see what else we've got for you. Patience. Yeah, I see that you've been patient here. There's a bit of divine timing at play. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Yeah, that's what it says. So yeah, that's interesting. Let's jump into your tarot, see what's going on for you. So yeah, I feel like you've been patient, like you've been connecting in the 5D, that they've been on the periphery of your life or in and out of your life. You're feeling their energy. Perhaps you don't even know this person very well. You haven't been in a connection with them, and yet they're in your life and they're in your energy. It feels very, very deep. A very deep connection that you have. It's got a very particular feeling quality that is difficult for me to describe between you and this person, but honor is the word that I'm hearing. Like you honor one another, you respect one another, you see each other at the soul level, you see each other, the truth of who each other is, right? Not just the masks that we all wear or the ego, you see the soul, right? And that's true for both of you. Yeah, there is love here, but it's like an unspoken love is what I'm seeing. Virgo's energy showing up here really strongly. More Pisces energy, Leo's energy as well. So yeah, I feel like you're sharing a lot energetically, that you bring, like there's a strong connection here, a strong bond. You may have met in the summertime or have summer birthdays. That's what I'm seeing here. You bring a lot of joy to one another, and yet it feels like it's an unspoken love that you haven't kind of, like, they haven't said the words to you. They haven't said, I've got feelings for you, or be my person, or I love you, and yet they carry these feelings for you in their heart. There is a shyness. So it could be that you are introverted. One of you may be autistic, slightly on the autistic spectrum, or have Asperger's. Not necessarily. It's just a message from maybe one of you out there, whoever I'm connecting with, right? There's an awkwardness between you, like the energy has gone a bit weird, a bit wonky, a little bit awkward. It's just like you're feeling it, they're feeling it, and you're just like, are you feeling it? Because I'm feeling it, and yet nobody's kind of talking about it. But love is blossoming between you. You may be in a period of separation or no contact, but you're never very far from their mind. They carry you in their heart. It's just like they've identified you as the one, okay? And this is what I'm saying. They've identified you as the one. I feel like you feel the same way. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, again, there's no movement in the 3D in this connection, Taurus energy showing up here. I feel like there's a decision that's had to be made. They haven't been able to make that decision. Okay, they've been afraid to make that decision. That decision could be to approach you, to take things further, to take it a step further. I feel like things between you have kind of ground to a halt. It feels like this energy is dragging a little bit, that things are kind of being dragged out, or that things are very stagnant between you. There's stagnant energy here, and it's about this decision. You're at this kind of stalemate, this kind of crossroads with this connection, and it's just like either way it's kind of not moving anywhere, it's not going anywhere. Okay, again, there's this energy that there's a lot going on in the 5D, or that when you connect it feels very exciting, or you just like, you see a lot in each other's eyes. You've known each other for many lifetimes. So there's a recognition here with that soulmate energy, and yet nothing in the 3D, right? If this is your message. If it's not your message, remember these are just general readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest, or check in with one of the other groups. Each of the groups today, I've got to say, have been very specific, right? Very different from one another. Very specific. All right, let's find out. Yeah, they love you like no other, right? Nobody compares to you, all of this. There is like a strong spiritual energy that they have here. Like, this is a spiritual connection that you are experiencing here with this person. They've asked you to be patient. They're going through a process of kind of waking up to this connection, waking up to the depth of this connection, waking up to the spiritual nature of this connection. There is angelic energy here. This is a connection that is blessed by spirit. You are a match made in heaven. That's what I'm seeing here. Again, there's this energy that you just don't get to talk to them, or that you can't approach each other because they've always got people around them, or they're always with their friends, or you're always with your friends or with your co-workers, right? There's always people around them, and they're waiting for the opportunity to be able to talk to you and connect with you here, right? This could be just generally, or it could be, you know, to say something meaningful, right? To have that opportunity. So it feels like maybe you just meet in crowds or in public spaces, but you don't have that opportunity to meet in private, maybe. Or that they just haven't like spoken up about how they're feeling about you. They're not sure about how you feel about them, right? But they've identified you as somebody very special, is what I'm seeing here as well. And there is angelic energy around both of you. This is what I'm seeing. This beautiful angelic light, crystalline light around both of you. Okay? You've been called into each other's lives for a reason. You really you bring a lot of healing to one another, and you're bringing spiritual awakening, like an expansion in consciousness, right? This connection, there's the sun again. This one just leapt out of the deck. You might both be Leos, or both be fire signs, or have like a lot of Leo or fire in your chart. You're two of a kind. That is powerful. What was I saying? Yeah, just about this healing. You've been brought into each other's lives to kind of alchemize certain experiences, right? And to bring healing to one another. That's why it's such a powerful connection. And I feel like you're both really feeling it like that. Again, it's deep. It's a deep connection. It's got a very particular feeling quality that I'm picking up on. Right, let's see what else we've got. Look at that. I feel like Taurus energy showing up here really strongly. They desire you, right? But they also, they want to take action, but they're not sure what to do, right? This is what I'm seeing here. They desire you, right? They want this to begin. There's somebody who's looking for a relationship, who want long-term commitment, is what I'm seeing, right? And yet there's this energy where they haven't had the opportunity, okay? I feel like they're not being particularly fair by you in some respects. Like, it may be that they're not able to pursue you because they're in another connection with a karmic. I'm not really seeing that third party. Yeah, I am seeing that third party energy. There is love here. You get the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So soulmate energy. Beautiful love here. So it's just like, maybe they're not free to pursue this because there's a third party situation. Maybe you're with somebody, or they're with somebody, or you've just broken up with somebody, or they've just broken up with somebody, and so it feels like it isn't the right time, which is why you've got to be patient, right? That energy of divine timing, you know, that it's too soon after another relationship. Or they've got unfinished business, is what I'm hearing as well, with the Seven of Swords showing up here. It doesn't feel like it's shady. It feels like there's unfinished business. There's something that their soul has to do, or that they have to heal from in order before they can pursue a new relationship. And that's what they want. They want to be able to pursue a new relationship. This does feel like it's a crush, or it's just the beginning of something, or it's something that's been going on for a long time but has never really blossomed, okay? And it feels like it's because there's been a lot in the way, a lot of confusion, a lot of other people, a lot of other experiences that have kind of got in the way and stopped them from pursuing this, okay? I feel like they've been distracted as well. I'm getting this strong message here that they've been distracted by something else, by a karmic, by some sort of other energy that has led them astray. I feel like your person's a really good person, and that they've been led astray by another energy that is like a little bit malignant in nature, okay? And that has also like caused a block to this connection, and yet you're always still feeling it. Let's see what else. Yeah, I'm seeing that here. Virgo's energy showing up. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That may be a sign for you as well. So I wanted to check in with your energy to see how you feel about this. I feel like there's this energy where you're just like, I feel like I'm always going to be single, or I'm always going to be on my own, or they're never going to approach me, right? Or that we're never going to be able to connect. I feel like you carry a torch for them, that you hold this love that you have for them in your heart. This may be a secret. There is an energy of secrets here, that this isn't something that's out in the open. It's felt very deeply, but isn't necessarily out in the open, right? You're very wise. You've gained a lot of wisdom on your journey, right? You understand, you know, that the heart wants what the heart wants, and yet there are other factors in life pertaining to this connection, and just in general as well, that the human experience is a complicated one. It does seem here that they are unable to pursue this, or that you are unable to pursue this because of a third party energy, okay? If this is the case, it's something you already know about. So you're unable to speak of your love. You're unable to express your love, or to pursue this because they're married, or because you are married, or just because it could even just be that they dated like a really close friend of yours or something like this, and that makes it awkward. And so you're just like, you shouldn't do this. There's an energy of this being forbidden or having to be a secret. It could just be that you work together, and that means that it's frowned upon in some way, okay? So it feels like there's a strong connection. It feels like it's mainly in the 5D. It feels like it's a very spiritual connection, but it feels like it's an unspoken love. But you're both feeling it. The same cards are coming up again and again as well. We've got the Hermit twice as well, so you may both be Virgos. Right, let's see what else is going on. Capricorn's energy showing up here really strongly. They're just, yeah, you're tied to one another. I feel like you're woven into the fabric of each other's lives really, really strongly. I feel like this is a past life connection, like that there is some unfinished business from a past life that has yet to be resolved, and that's why you feel such a strong pull towards them, even though it may be like an impossible love or forbidden love, something like this, right? Sorry, this is me shifting about. I'm on a cushion that's made from buckwheat, and whenever I move around it makes this, it sounds like crunchy cereal. Super comfortable though. But yeah, so it feels like there's some sort of unfinished business here, or some sort of unfinished business from a past life is what I'm seeing here. But that's why you feel such a strong pull, why they feel so like there's such a strong recognition between you, and why you feel like you can't let go of them, or like that their energy is always with you, okay? Because you have to go through this process of kind of figuring this out. And also they want you. They just want you so much. Even if you are in a committed relationship with somebody else, or you're married to somebody else, right, or vice versa, they still want you. It's like it doesn't make any difference. They love you anyway. Okay, so it may be that they're in an unhappy marriage, or you're staying together with somebody else because of the kids, or they're with a karmic partner or something like this, right? It doesn't dim their light for you. It doesn't dim the love that they have for you. They still want you, even though there's this energy of like, I want you, but I know that I shouldn't. And it's because you are soulmates, right? And it may be that you've made other choices in life, or that life has taken you down other paths, but you recognize each other at the soul level. And there's this energy of just like, I shouldn't want you, but I do. That's what I'm seeing here. More Virgo energy. So it feels like an impossible decision here. So they're keeping their energy to themselves. They're not making any offers towards you because it feels like an impossible decision. It's like, what I'm hearing is, I'm stuck in a bind. Like I want to pursue this and I can't pursue it, but I'm stuck in a bind. Like they're bound to somebody or something else, some sort of financial responsibility, a work situation, another person, somebody that they have to care for. It's just like they're in like a catch-22 situation. I'm hearing that they'll be punished as well if they try and make a change, or they make this decision, or they pursue this with you. They're going to be punished. It's not that they don't want you. They're going to be punished. It's like their life's going to be very difficult, or there'll be really strong financial repercussions. Right? It could be that they're trauma bonded to somebody else. That's just a message for some of you, not for all of you, okay? So it's very difficult for them to pursue this, okay? So they do have very strong feelings for you. They feel the soulmate energy, but it's very difficult for them to pursue this. They're figuring it out, though. They're learning a lot about this connection, okay? About themselves, about what to do. They need some time to think, which is why you're being asked to be patient. Let's see what else we have for you. Family, yeah, family obligation. So it feels like they may have a family already, or that you do, or that their family perhaps would not favour this connection because you're from different backgrounds, or it isn't what they want, or they're expected to what is it that I want to say? They're like expected to make a certain kind of match. Right, like an arranged marriage, or to marry someone from the same religion or the same culture, right? Or they've all just, this is just a general reading, or they've already got family responsibilities, but the family is weighing heavily on them here. And this is why they feel like they can't pursue this. Maybe they want to do right by their children. Or if they left the other person that they were with, then their children would suffer financially, or that they feel that they would suffer because they would only be a part-time parent or something like this. There's lots of different ways that this could show up. I'm just giving you examples of how I'm feeling this particular frequency of energy, okay? If this is your message, you'll know. Never try and force a message to your situation. I've never known a love like this. Look at that. This is from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks that I have designed. I have never known a love like this. So they are compelled to come towards you. They want to explore this so much. They desire you so much. They recognize you. They look into your eyes and they know that you are the one. Okay, they know it. I don't know if that's any consolation to you, right? They know that you are the one, and yet it feels like at this time, and remember we're just looking at a snapshot of the energy, it's difficult, or it's difficult for them, or it feels difficult for them to pursue this with you, but they recognize you at the soul level. They look into your eyes and they know you. They know you. Do you know what I mean? They know you at the soul level, right? Not the face that we present to the world, but who you truly are. And you feel truly seen and truly, just truly seen by this person. And they feel truly seen by you. So they carry this torch for you the whole time. So they do love you, but it feels like there are extenuating circumstances, or difficult circumstances around their family and responsibilities at this time. I hope that this reading has given you some clarity in your situation. Let me know how it resonates in the comments. Let me know where you're from, where you're tuning in from, so that I can, connect with you in the comments. And we welcome you into this community. This feels like quite a complicated connection. If you want to find out more about it, I recommend getting your Akashic records read, if you've ever considered that. The Akashic records are like an energetic library of your own soul's journey throughout all lifetimes. You can ask the Akashic records whatever you want. Why is this person in my life? Were we together in a past life? What is our unfinished business? Will we be together? What are the timescales? What are the blocks to our union, right? Whatever it is that's on your mind or on your heart, the Akashic records can reveal that to you in a very deep, powerful, potent, meaningful way, okay? And give you insights into your situation that you could never come to on your own. So check that out if it resonates. If you've been called to that, then my friend Misha reads the Akashic records. All her details are linked in the description box below this video. Misha is offering Lumiere subscribers $7.77 off her Akashic record readings. I highly recommend getting a reading with her. I've had several. They've been life-changing, I would describe them as. So very, very potent. Misha is extremely gifted. Check that out if it resonates, but I'm sending you lots of love and blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye.